You know, this was me 5 years ago, and it's still me. Because I confess I'm a waistline watcher from way back. Well, that's enough for today. Now for a lively lift. Ice-cold Coca-Cola. There's no waistline worry with Coke, you know. Actually, this individual-sized bottle has no more calories than half a grapefruit. Another thing, the cold, crisp taste of Coke is so satisfying, it keeps me from eating something else that might really add those pounds. Coke's a natural, wholesome blending of pure food flavors. I guess that's why everyone likes the refreshing new feeling you get, only from not-too-sweet Coca-Cola.
It's been 52 years since this commercial, and we've learned a lot about soda. Soda is the leading cause of diabetes and obesity, but it seems that soda is still one of the most popular drinks in the world. In this video, you will learn the truth about soda and how it affects the human body. In a recent health study performed by Harvard researchers, they found that sugary drinks kill 180,000 people worldwide, with 25,000 deaths in the United States alone. Let's take a look at the ingredients to see what may be causing these deaths. The main ingredients in most sodas are sugar, high fructose corn syrup, caffeine, caramel color, and phosphoric acid. Plastic bottles contain BPA, while aluminum cans contain toxic heavy metals. Let's dig further into each ingredient and learn how they affect the body. In 1957, Dr. Martin Koda classified refined sugar as a poison because it has been depleted of its life forces, vitamins, and minerals. He said, "What is left consists of pure, refined carbohydrates. The body cannot utilize this refined starch and carbohydrate unless the depleted proteins, vitamins, and minerals are present." He goes further on to say that incomplete carbohydrate metabolism results in the formation of toxic metabolite, such as pyruvic acid and abnormal sugars containing 5 carbon atoms. Pyruvic acid accumulates in the brain and nervous system, and the abnormal sugars in the red blood cells. These toxic metabolites interfere with the respiration of the cells. They cannot get sufficient oxygen to survive and function normally. In time, some of the cells die. This interferes with the function of a part of the body and is a beginning of degenerative disease.
And of course, today, this over here is the single unit of measure, right? 20 ounces. Anybody know how many servings are in that bottle? 2.5 8-ounce servings, that's right. Anybody know? Anybody who gets 2.5 8-ounce servings out of that bottle? That's a single serving, right? Okay, so that would be worth 26 pounds of fat per year if you did that every day.
This is Dr. Robert Lustig, and he's recently written a paper on why sugar is bad. He explains in his paper that our bodies process fructose in much the same way they process alcohol and other poisons. Sugar isn't just a source of empty calories responsible for obesity and type 2 diabetes. In this scenario, at high quantities, it is a full-fledged toxicant and contributes to many of the major fatal non-communicable conditions like cardiovascular disease and cancer. So basically, our bodies process sugar in a way that is harmful to our health. The Huffington Post wrote an article about soda consumption and the obesity rate. They also provided a nice infographic showing the obesity and type 2 diabetes rate for the United States and other countries. From the infographic, we could see that the per capita yearly soda purchases is 170 liters. The obesity rate at age 15 and over is 33.8%, and the type 2 diabetes rate is 8.46%. High fructose corn syrup is another ingredient found in sodas. Here are some of the reasons why you shouldn't drink soda that contains high fructose corn syrup. It can make you gain weight. It can lower your IQ. It may contain mercury. It can cause liver damage. It can cause diabetes. And it can fuel tumor growth. A Princeton University research team did a study of the effects of high fructose corn syrup on rats. They specifically said, these rats aren't just getting fat. They're demonstrating characteristics of obesity, including substantial increases in abdominal fat and circulating triglycerides. In humans, these same characteristics are known risk factors for high blood pressure, coronary artery disease, cancer, and diabetes. The next ingredient we will talk about is caffeine. Caffeine is found in almost every single soda. If too much caffeine is consumed, you may experience insomnia, nervousness, restlessness, irritability, upset stomach, fast heartbeat, and muscle tremors. Travis Bradbury did an article on Forbes.com about the effects of caffeine. He wrote about a new research conducted by Johns Hopkins Medical School, and they concluded that energy and performance boost we experience from caffeine is just a short-term reversal of caffeine withdrawal. He also wrote that caffeine in soda triggers the release of adrenaline, and that caffeine disrupts our sleeping patterns. Caramel color is also found in most sodas, but what is it? Naturalnews.com has covered the caramel color ingredient over a year ago. Quoting directly from the article, the cancer-causing chemical in question is 4-MI, a byproduct formed during the production of caramel color, an additive commonly used in processed cola beverages. According to the CSPI, caramel color is produced using ammonia or ammonia sulfites, created both 4-MI and 2-MI, which have been shown to be carcinogenic. Additionally, the article wrote that in a 2008 study published in the Journal Archives of Toxicology, they found that 4-MI is toxic and that it is linked to causing clonic seizures, hyperactivity, impaired gait, chronic inflammation, focal fatty change in the liver, carcinoma, leukemia, and adenoma. Another ingredient found in sodas is phosphoric acid. Phosphoric acid is used as an acidifying agent to give sodas their tangy flavor. It's actually more acidic than lemon juice or vinegar, and the sugar in the soda masks and balance the acidity. It is also commonly used for rust removal, and it's been linked to lower bone density. But what happens to our bodies when we consume acidic beverages or foods? Bodily fluids in healthy humans are slightly alkaline, while these same fluids of those that are sick are more acidic. The more acidic your body, the harder it is for your body to fight off illnesses and diseases. According to Dr. Mark Cochran in the book The Secrets of pH Concerning Health and Disease, in order to avoid disease and premature aging, the body should remain in a slightly alkaline condition. The more soda that is consumed, the more acidic the body becomes, which in short makes us sick. Consuming soda from a plastic bottle or an aluminum can is bad. BPA is found in almost all plastic bottles and containers, while heavy metals that are toxic to our bodies are found in aluminum cans. Duke University released a study on BPA, and they found that BPA may impair the development of central nervous system, and it raises the question as to whether exposure could predispose animals and humans to neurodevelopmental disorders. According to researchers, studies have linked BPA exposure to behavioral disorders, cancer, immune system problems, and reproductive disorders. But recent studies have shown that BPA also puts children at risk for obesity, thyroid problems, and kidney damage. Drinking soda from an aluminum can can also negatively affect our bodies. Aluminum is accumulated in the kidneys, brain, lungs, liver, and thyroid. Aluminum competes with calcium in our bodies for absorption and can affect skeletal mineralization. Young children are highly susceptible and can slow growth. Studies have also linked aluminum exposure to mental impairments, such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's.
I've got to defend my children and you and everybody else and do what's right to save lives. Obesity kills.
Recently, Mayor Michael Bloomberg attempted to ban soda drinks in New York City that were larger than 16 ounces to fight obesity. However, the beverage companies, restaurants, and movie theaters fought against the new ruling. They took it to court, and the state Supreme Court judge invalidated the rule. Specifically, the Supreme Court of the State of New York ruling said, the rule is arbitrary and capricious because it applies to some but not all of the food establishments in the city. It excludes other beverages that have significantly higher concentrations of sugar sweeteners and or calories on suspect grounds. So, what can be done? The idea is not to ban specific things from the public to get them to stop, but the idea should be to properly educate the public about soda and its harmful effects on the human body. Soda kills thousands of humans annually, and it is not because it is readily available, but it's because of our ignorance and our carelessness. The first thing you can do to help is to tell your family and friends about everything you learned in this video. Better yet, share this video with them and everyone else. If we educate everyone about soda, they will make the smart choice to stop drinking it on their own. This will increase everyone's life expectancy and lower the obesity and type 2 diabetes rate. I hope you all found this video extremely helpful, and I hope the next time you see a soda, you'll think twice about drinking it.